Welcome, Leo, to your October spiritual reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers and anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, we're doing the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards. Get that out of my mouth, right? Okay, going straight into this reading. We're going to find what is blocking you. Second card is how you're going to heal the blockage and your overall outcome. This reading is cool because we're going on a journey. Okay, so get out your creativity over here, Leo, and let's start a journey. Creative Leos. I am a Leo rising, so my creativity is enjoying this, I tell you. I am enjoying this a lot. Okay. So here we go, guys. First card that's blocking you is, wow, the great adventure. Take the risk, venture forward. Wow, you're not taking a risk right now. You are not. Okay, so why? This one says, discovering the truth, stand your ground in the light to reach your destination. Your light is shining brightly. Okay, so your destination is going straight to this castle. So here's the journey that we're about to take with the Sacred Traveler. You are the traveler. Your Sacred Traveler is your spirit guide, ancestors, whoever it is for you. You have the great adventure. You do not want to get on this boat. No getting on this boat, no taking this risk, no venturing forward. I'm fine where I am. I'm just going to stay here. But once you get on this boat and you unblock this and you travel the seas, we're just going to say this is you, male, female, who cares, right? This is you. You are now discovering the truth, and you stand in the light of the truth to get to the kingdom over there. You're on your way to the kingdom. Okay, that's your outcome. So we are traveling the path to the kingdom. You have quite a long journey to go, right? But that's okay because you're on the path, and here's that path, right? Okay, so going straight to the great adventure, not taking a risk. Deciding, no, I don't want to take any risks right now. I'm fine where I am, even though it's really not serving me any good. Okay. So getting a card to clarify on this great adventure. You need to take the risk to get on the great adventure, which is going to change the path you're on. Five of Wands, you're upside down. So going straight to the great adventure over here, see what your Sacred Traveler wants to say to you about this. Great adventure. Okay, number one, the card is telling you at the end of your life, you are more likely to regret things you didn't do than the things you did do. Take risks. Not every risk enables success, but if you don't try, you'll never know the remarkable experiences that were available to you. By stepping out of your comfort zone, you'll discover new talents and abilities. Playing it safe in the long run is no safer than venturing forth with glee. To quote Helen Keller, life is either a daring adventure or it's nothing. Okay, so the Sacred Traveler wants you to know it's time to hoist your sails, catch the trade winds of adventure, and enter the door to the open seas. Explore new ports. Okay, it's easy to stay safe in the harbor, but that's now where the juice of life, oh, I'm sorry, that is not where the juice of life is. When you sail the open seas without knowing what the day will bring, life force energy is activated within you. There is no guarantees where you're going to go, okay, when you take a risk, but willing to go out on a limb, that's where the best fruit is. When you push yourself beyond your personal boundaries, life is much more fulfilling. So you're just going to get on this boat and let's go, okay? You know, if it resonates with you, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe it's a love. Maybe you've decided that you don't want to risk taking love anymore because they've hurt your heart. So no, I'm better alone, because you know what? There might be more fish in the sea, but I don't want to try that. Why do I want to try that? I don't want to do that anymore. I'm done. Um, I don't want to do that. Okay. So it could be something just like that. With the Five of Wands upside down over here, you are definitely not fighting or taking control of any situation. You're definitely blocked, because you're not going to fight for anything, because you're not taking that risk. Definitely a Five of Wands, no risk taking, no fighting for nothing, not taking control for anything. I'm sitting still. I'm totally comfortable right here. I'm unwilling to even want to try to go out that door for that. Because, if I get outside of my comfort zone, let's just say this is love. I was with somebody who was very manipulative, and I don't want to be that anymore. I don't want to do that. But you have to understand, you're actually manipulating yourself with the Five of Wands upside down by keeping yourself from not doing such a thing. Because you're telling yourself that there is nothing better than what you already had. Everybody is this way, so you're giving yourself your own. It's almost like you're negotiating with yourself, telling yourself, no, 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 I don't want to do that, because, I was with a liar and a cheater, and it just seems like they're all like that. I don't want to do that again. I was hurt. I don't want to do that. Okay. Or I've been with enough liar and cheaters, and, everybody is like that. And it's kind of like you're manipulating yourself to believe this. You're pushing your own convictions onto your own self without letting it go and healing from it. Okay. So it's kind of in its own way is like, is there anybody out there that has common ground with me? Or, everybody just, the way they want to be. They have their own opinions, they have their own things, they're going to do this and that. And so it's kind of like you're lying to yourself and you're manipulating yourself. Queen of Wands, careful, Leo, because you do have a manipulation about you when you get into these areas, and you're actually trying to convince yourself through your own convictions of why you cannot have a great adventure, why you cannot go outside, and you're doing it to yourself. It's the little, kind of like, you have an angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other, and you're like listening only to the little devil on your shoulder, and you're only listening to what you want to believe. Take it how it resonates, but that's definitely what you're doing. You're pretty much making yourself believe that this is the way it's going to be, because you won't heal. It's easier. It's more comfortable. Even though I want love and I want all this stuff, and you want whatever it is. This wouldn't come up if you didn't want it. Why would it be blocked if you didn't really want to take the risk, if you really didn't want these things? But then you're like scared, and this fear comes up, and you're like manipulating yourself, saying, no, 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 I can't do that. But then when you're by yourself, you're like, yeah, I wish I can have love. Maybe you're watching some love story on TV or something, right? And you're like, I wish I could find love like that. And then you're like, no, everybody that in the world, just, they're not like that. That's not the way people used to be like that, but they're not like that anymore. And you make these excuses to yourself. It's almost like you're gossiping to yourself, telling yourself, don't do it. Why would you want to put yourself in more pain? Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to do that? Okay. Holding yourself back. So you need to go out and discover the truth. You need to stand in the light of the truth. Stop holding yourself back because of some pain. Grow from it. Ace of Wands, take the action, grow from it. Go find things to do. Take a new stand. Yeah, I really is. Take a new stand. Take a fresh new start. Try and look at things from a different perspective, because your perspective that you have is a perspective you probably had for a long time, ever since you were hurt or whatever the scenario is for you. Okay. Yeah, you're not moving forward. If you continue to not do anything, you're not going to move forward. You're not going to take any risk, and this is going to end up hurting you, and you're never going to reach this castle over here. You're holding yourself back. You need to be the ace. So that way you can find the balance within yourself, and you're actually going to move. You know, if you do this, you're going to move through this so beautifully, but you definitely are not moving. You need to move. You need to think of things in other ways and stop holding on to old convictions. Really what it is. Because it's denial and a setback. You're in denial. Because it's safe. Like it says, you're in a safe zone. You've put yourself into such a safe zone. But you're actually setting yourself back from finding new things, from finding and reaching the destinations that you need to be in. Okay? You don't want to set yourself back. So go discover things so that you can get the Ace of Wands. This is going to make you have a fresh new look on everything. Oh yeah, it's going to help you grow with the Eight of Wands. You're going to reach higher levels of understanding and do the things that you want to do, seeing it from a whole different light and perspective. So it says discovering the truth over here. Listen to the wisdom that rises from your soul, even if those around you don't agree. Trust your instincts, be yourself, whatever the situation, and respond from the authentic place within yourself. Okay? Start opening up to yourself. Okay? The Sacred Traveler wants you to know, if you are facing a decision and your mind says one thing and your heart says another, and that's exactly what I was saying. Your heart says, I want to have this love, and you're saying, no, they're mean out there, they cheat on you. You see what I'm saying? Of course, that's not for everybody, okay? So, because everybody has their own situations. It might not even be love. It could be a career. It could be this. It could be that, okay? Whatever it is holding you back, okay? But that's kind of what you're doing, no matter what, because that's what it says, okay? So follow your heart. Put your convictions down and just follow your heart. See where it leads you. See what is out there. See what's different. If it is about love and you've always pretty much dated the same kind of person, stop dating that type of person. You know, I only date blondes. Okay, well, don't date blondes anymore. See what I'm saying? Or go to other places to find people, however it is. Some people only go to certain places. Like I know some people only go to clubs to find people. Some people only find them at bars. Some people, you know, try to find them somewhere else. You know, other places. Maybe restaurant bars are different from the bar, right? Change it up a little bit. So yeah, and that's really what you're going to do. You're going to start following your heart and not the convictions of what your mind is telling you. Okay? And this is going to help you reach the destination that you need. And it's going to let go of all that hurt and that pain and, you know, moving forward. And maybe a lot of it you're already done. But I can tell you right now, if you have convictions of that stuff, there's still some hurt and pain there. You know, so you obviously do not have all the hurt and pain gone. Okay? Because otherwise, you would already have the Ace of Wands. And this is for people who actually want, you know, whatever it is that you want. If you're comfortable being alone, then, you know, if this resonates with you, maybe it's something else. Otherwise, it doesn't resonate at all. King of Cups, reaching your destination, you're going to feel so much more emotionally stable and perceiving things from a different view. You are now the king, Leo, the king of that castle, emotional and wise. Perceiving things from a different level. For some of you, you might even run into a King of Cups. You might run into a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio when you get to the castle. Maybe that's the owner of the castle. So for some of you, you might start all of this and then run into this king, okay, or queen. Take it how it resonates, you know. However, could be male or female, it doesn't matter. But this is going to be something that's going to make you look and feel like you're in control of the situation. For you being emotionally set and feeling so much better about the situation, you're going to be way more in control of your emotions. Definitely. And if this is about career, you're going to be holding way tighter to your money than you have been before. Okay. And this is going to bring Ace of Cups. For a lot of you, this is love. You're going to find a new love. The thing that's interesting about the Four of Pentacles, though, is I do believe you're going to hold tight to the new values that you just found without worrying so much about, are you going to cheat on me? Are you going to do this? Are you going to do that? You know, it's scaring them away. You're not going to do that. You're going to hold tightly to this new discovery that you have. It doesn't mean you're not going to still be a little guarded. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, you're probably going to still be a little guarded. But it's going to actually make you feel fresher and feel like you can hold on to something that's different than before without always pushing things back, because your emotions are more set. Okay. And this is, wow, the fresh new start over here at this kingdom is beautiful. Okay, so take that how that resonates. And getting you an inspiration healing card from the Whispers of Healing. Okay. Beautiful reading. Okay, Leo. Grateful. Yes, be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for everything around you. Remember, you know, there are other things out there that are beautiful. You don't have to, you know, be so set in one way. There are other things out there. I mean, look, there comes the butterfly, right? Just be grateful for everything that you have, but you do not have to be so set in this way, okay, that you're actually missing out on things. And I'm also hearing, like, be grateful that you have the opportunities to do these things. You know, it's kind of like telling the Lord, thank you for allowing me to be able to have a second chance. Thank you for being able to do this for me. Thank you for allowing me to, you know, open up to discover new things. Okay. It says, when faced with crisis, stress, or a busy schedule, or any other issues, you may lose your ability to slow down or appreciate beauty of life. And you're not going to take the risk because you're kind of doing everything else. You know, you just need to remember that, be thankful that there are people out there, and be grateful that not everybody has to be the same way. You know, don't make every fish in the sea the same. Be grateful that you can open your heart, you know, just support yourself and appreciate the accomplishments of everything that you're doing, and be grateful in the end of what is going to come. The benefit that comes from valuing the people who touch your life can be expressed strongly enough. And I think this is really feeling like it's going to come from this King of Cups. For a lot of you, I feel like this King of Cups is going to come to you, and you're going to be like, thank you. I am so grateful that you actually gave me somebody who's more like me. They seem a little more trustworthy, a little more on my level. And I don't have to feel like everybody is just this way, whether it's in the work environment, love, however it is, you guys. Okay, and it just feels like once you reach your destination, you're going to realize things have changed so much. You're just going to be like, wow. Okay, and that was a reading for you, my friends. And until next time, peace and love. Bye.